most of the professionals, especially engineers, teachers, and finance professionals, requires an equivalency certificate to complete their visa and professional licensing process. So, the major objective behind obtaining an equivalency is that certificate proves our education meets the standard of UAE.
Yes, you are right. Not only for the licensing process, but for the golden visa applicants too, they need the equivalency to prove their education standards meets the UAE's education standards. So, as a recent update from the Ministry of Higher Education, that means the MOE, that they have stopped the acceptance of embassy letters. Previously, with these embassy letters, embassy issued genuinity letters, we could have applied for the equivalency directly. But due to the part of digitalization, they have completely stopped the act. So this is actually a hint that the ministry is changing the complete application process into a digitalization or user-friendly manner. Okay. So in previous days, first the embassy letter was used directly, then they have implemented two agencies, one is Quadra Bay and one is Data Flow, to complete the genuinity process. But even after the implementation of these two agencies, the ministry still accepted the embassy letter. But as a recent update, they completely stopped the embassy letters. So nowadays with this Quadra Bay or the Data Flow only, we can complete the genuinity and then apply for the equivalency.
Okay.
So this actually gives us the hint that the ministry has completely transformed their services online.
Okay. Okay, so I have also heard about the update. So what about engineering professionals? What is the criteria for that? Like how can they also get the equivalency?
For engineering professionals, if they wishes to get the engineering license, basically DMT, the Abu Dhabi and also Dubai issuing engineering license, they need to have this equivalency. So what they need to do, the engineering professional need to do is first they need to get the genuinity from Data Flow or Quadra Bay, then they need to apply for equivalency, and after obtaining this equivalency only they can apply for their engineering license. So if you have completed engineering from India or China, anywhere in the world, you need to first obtain the equivalency. For that you need to apply for the Data Flow or Quadra Bay. That's the main part.
Okay, so like we just talked about the equivalency with engineering. So what about other fields, like other professionals? Is there any criteria for that as well?
Yeah, there is. We have first in the introduction we have said about the professionals like teachers and the finance related professionals. They also need the equivalency. For teachers, they need to equalize their teaching related like B.Ed or any M.Ed. Teaching related degree they need to equalize, and then they can apply for the TLS. Also teachers can get the golden visas, and for the finance related professional, for their visa processing and for their golden visa processing also they need this equivalency certificate. Okay, so the embassy letter previously it was accepted, and right now we have talked about the Data Flow and the Quadra Bay. So many people ask us that why the fees or the university fees differs for each applicant, why university asks for the fees, and all. We get lots of such concerns.
Okay.
So with regards to that, I need to update like each university is having their own verification fees. So even if you apply through Data Flow or even if you apply for the Quadra Bay, the price will differ according to our university. Some university charges more for the verification process, some charges less, and the time frame also differs.
Yes.
For some universities, they will take only 30 working days, but some other university, they will completely take 2 months of time to process the genuinity letter. So if genuinity is issued, we can get the equivalency within a short span of time. But obtaining a genuinity is very time consuming, and also it rather has a little higher price range because of the verification and all. So each case to case basis on university to university, the price will differ.
Okay.
So it's actually costly, like not that much simple steps. It has to undergo a process with the university, then it need to coordinate with the Data Flow or the Quadra Bay, then they need to have a coordination with the Ministry of Education to issue the certificate. So the process is rather lengthier and
it's very long.
Yes, it's long and also somewhat risky. So if any data is given wrong, we will face the rejection. If the equivalency is rejected, it might affect the license, in the engineering license or the teacher license or even the golden visa applications. So each minute part we need to be very clear about applying for the equivalency and also the Data Flow. So as part of the digitalization, it's very user friendly, but if the application is strongly filled, you might face the consequences. That's it.
Nowadays, I've heard the equivalency is getting digitalized. And what about attestation? Is that also getting digitalized? And what is the recent update about that?
You are right. Equivalency is already getting digitalized as part, like embassies. Letter is completely avoided, or
Yes.
like they are not accepted right now. And when it comes to attestation, attestation is also getting digitalized. If you are having a UK related degree, UK based degree and all, the attestation, the Ministry of Foreign Affairs attestation is already done from the embassy itself. So
Okay.
attestation is also getting digitalized nowadays. So now they have updated, the ministry has updated the colors of each stamp. Previously, there was a pink stamp for the Ministry of Foreign Affairs attestation. Right now, it's actually blue. The color of the attestation is already changed. And also for the UK issued degree, which we are already doing in the soft copies, that too are getting digitalized. MOFA from the UAE is done, attached already in the document while they are issuing the attestation. So attestations are also getting digitalized. Right now, if we are giving any degree, UK or any foreign related degree, they are attaching the Ministry of Foreign Affairs stamp in the document. So attestations are also getting digitalized nowadays.
I have a very crucial question to ask to you, Praveena. Like, why digitalization and why not traditional? Like, the attestation and as well as equivalency is getting digitalized right now. What is the reason behind that?
See, the major reason behind the digitalization part is to avoid fake documents or the fake equivalencies. So if you are applying for any employment visa, golden visa, or the professional licensing part, if it was a traditional way of obtaining an equivalency, you can directly get an equivalency with the embassy issued genuinity letter. The only thing that the ministry verifies is that the embassy letter is genuine or not, your degree is genuine or not. That was the only thing the ministry used to verify. But once it is digitalized, you cannot submit any fake documents.
Okay.
So in case of the attestation too, so if you are obtaining any family visas or any employment visas or any professional licensing, and if your stamping is just fake one, it will be caught by the ministry and you will be facing the consequences.
Yes.
So as part of digitalization, no more fake documents, no more fake certification, and no more fake equivalency can be submitted to the department for any of the visas or any processing. Everything will be valid and the documents or our details will be accurate. That's the main agenda or the main reason behind why ministry is digitalizing attestation and equivalency. Not only this, we have all heard about the work bundle. Like the Ministry of Human Resources, the MOE has implemented the work bundle too. I think you have also heard about that work bundle. Yeah, so in the work bundle, the immigration, the labor, every process is combined. So at a single payment, every process will be done and the employment visa will be completed very hassle free.
Okay.
So digitalization is ongoing in Abu Dhabi as well as in Dubai, the complete UAE. Digitalization is going on. The implementation of AI to different platform of the ministry's website have already been implemented. So if we ask any questions or if we ask any update for any of our applications, AI will completely reply to us. So this digitalization, rather than the traditional way, the digitalization will help us to give more details about each application, the process, and even it will prevent the fake documents, the fake stampings. So UAE is upgrading all the services, or UAE is completely changing to AI technology and digitalization nowadays.
And that's a good reason as well.
Yeah, that's it.